Hey, VC here. So this is the hardest race I've ever done, and I'm going to walk you through it. It's at the Sea Otter Classic. It's the road race, okay, which is the road race is basically, it's like a small circuit. It's like a 3 or 4 mile, maybe bigger, maybe 8 mile kind of circuit. We ride from the track out to that circuit. We go down the hill. This is actually the hill coming up. So we come down what's going to be the finish line hill. And look, dude, there are heavy hitters in this race. I don't belong in this race. Usually I do cat 1, 2. You know, I'm a 2. There's a lot of P's. The P12s means pros, cat 1s, cat 2s. Usually there's no P's. Here, tons of P's. All sorts of P's. Team Illuminate, right? Guys like that. Lance Hate It. What else? You got Colin Strickland and his team. Like, just everyone here. There's some guys from Colombia on Team Illuminate. Unreal. So this is the very first seconds of the race. It was neutralized until the turn up a 2.5 minute climb. If you're me. If you're other guys, a 2-minute climb. So the climb is steep. And I've never ridden this course before. So I don't know. I know nothing. Jon Snow. Okay, so I should have pre-rode the course, I guess, or had more information about it. Look, I'm just off the road right now. And at this moment, I'm thinking, okay, this is not like terribly too bad. And then this dude, which I'm going to assume is from Colombia, just like blows off the front. And I was like, wait, no, I thought we were going hard. I thought we were attacking. And so then everyone starts going, and I'm doing 600 watts and going backwards. For me, 600 watts is a lot of watts, right? I mean, I did some of the best power I've done back to back to back to back. And I'm going to try to show you that. So in some sort of context, like, you know, I can do 350 watts for an hour, 600 watts for, you know, less than a minute, okay? And everyone's just going, and I mean, dude, the feedback was not right. I'm looking at the amount of watts I'm doing and how I'm going backwards. And it's just like, I don't understand. There has to be something wrong with my bike. I legitimately at this moment almost pulled over because I was like, oh, my brakes are on. My crank is destroyed. Something has to be wrong because there's no way that I could be doing, you know, this kind of power and just about to be getting dropped. Like, it's just blowing my mind. And I felt great going into this race. I felt phenomenal. It's some of the best legs I've ever had. First 2 minutes of the race. This is the very first 2 minutes of the race. Like, go. 2 minutes later, I've done my second best 2-minute power at 508 watts. I just did my best ever 2-minute power when I was out with Chaz. We were going for a KOM, and that was basically sprinting for 2 minutes. Okay, and it was like 5:10, right? So just barely did I get my second best 2-minute power. The climb, I averaged 497. So just about 500 watts for 2.5 minutes up this climb. Like, my butthole is blown out. And then look at this. Look at this. Like, it's so strung out. So to average 500 watts for 2.5 minutes, and then I'm basically the last one on the group, and those guys up ahead are what, 10, 15, 20 seconds ahead? It's unreal. I can't even imagine being in a place that I could have been relative